In tonight's Health Center, some reassuring news for pregnant women and expectant moms. A new study finds there is no link between epidurals in childbirth and an increased risk for autism. This research, published this month in the Journal of the American Medical Association Pediatrics, helps resolve some questions raised by an earlier study suggesting that there was an increased risk. Earlier today, I spoke with one of the lead authors of this new research who called that previous study limited and flawed. So in this new study, you and your colleagues were able to look at a large group of people. Tell us about the study and what did you find?
Okay, so what we did is we looked at births that occurred within the province of Manitoba in Canada between 2009 and 2015. And there were about 120,000 births that occurred over that period of time. And one of the main advantages of our analysis is that through our collaboration with the University of Manitoba, we were able to collect a lot of rich information, both on the mother and also longitudinal information in terms of what happens to the offspring after birth. And after accounting for all of that information, we were not able to find an association between the mother receiving an epidural for pain relief in labor and the child being at increased risk of autism spectrum disorder.
So certainly a sigh of relief from a lot of moms who had seen that initial study. Epidurals, by the way, the most common form of pain relief for women during childbirth, used by 3/4 of women in the United States. There are some risks and side effects that happen in about 1% of cases and can include headaches, infection, bleeding, and liver damage. But the professor told me today the benefits outweigh the rare risks.
It's important that expectant mums should speak to anesthesiologists as well as their obstetricians to figure out what the best options are in terms of pain relief for them. So an epidural certainly isn't a very effective means of providing pain relief in labor, and it also has a number of other underappreciated benefits. So for example, if there's a need to perform a cesarean section for either urgent or maternal or fetal indications, if a mother has an epidural in place, it allows the anesthesia provider to administer anesthesia so the mother can be awake and also comfortable during the cesarean section, as opposed to potentially undergoing a general anesthetic, which is associated with a greater degree of risk. So there's a number of advantages of an epidural, and also they're used or considered for a lot of mothers that may have high-risk pregnancies, with the feeling that they may also be associated with better mother outcomes for both mothers and their babies as well.
And if you would like to read that full study, you can find it in the latest issue of JAMA Pediatrics. Rob.